This is an informational podcast regarding the Blue Book, or the tentative agreement between the Paradise Valley Unified School District and the Paradise Valley Education Association. This was filmed on March 17, 2008, and is in reference to the following three pages, pages 13, 14, and 15 of the Blue Book, with the three memorandum of agreement that were signed between PVUSD and PVEA. The first one on page 13 delineates some new rules in regard to the draft and transfer process. We have been through most of the implications of this new memorandum of agreement in regard to interim employees being able to agree with their principal to continue their contract into the next year, then allowing for a hard-to-fill draft to occur on the same day as the surplus draft to make sure that afterwards any hard-to-fill positions that were not taken can go immediately to interview. And third, with the fact that the transfer process was no longer being utilized by a majority of people, so as to be able to make sure that these positions do go out to interview as fast as possible, thus filling those positions so that we don't find vacancies at the beginning of the year for which teachers would have to cover in the emergency coverage. The 3-day transfer process, the 3-day posting, 3 rounds, no longer exist. With the inclusion of the hard-to-fill draft and the regular draft, all employees are now able to draft one way or the other on 2 different dates. The second memorandum of agreement on page 14 is in reference to summer online courses, which is a new area for our district. Teachers who do involve themselves in the dissemination of these classes will receive $100 per student that are involved in their section. The reason we went to a memorandum of agreement on this is that we're a little unsure as to the popularity of these courses, also the workload, and what is considered fair compensation for these teachers. This was a committee recommendation from the committee that studied this. We decided to adopt it as a memorandum of agreement for further study during the course of the year once summer 2008 is over. The third memorandum of agreement on page 15 is in regard to the Elementary School Day Committee, which is being set up. As many of you know, it was an interest of the district to extend the elementary school day in the 2008-2009 school year for another half hour. The association was rather concerned about this because there didn't seem to be much study into how this can be best done to best improve student achievement. There are many questions that still remain in regard to this, though the intent of implementation is to occur in the 2009-2010 school year. The association will be assigning elementary school teachers to this committee to study how this half hour, or any delineation of time, will fit into the elementary school day. How does that affect specials? How does it affect prep? Which subjects will be taught during that time? There are still many questions that remain, and of course we'd like the answers to those questions before an implementation, but we're assured that the committee will be able to come with some decisions. Furthermore, there has been some questions raised as to the equity of all 3 levels when it comes to educating our students. At the elementary school level, they're looking to add a half hour. The middle school level already teaches, per Arizona law, the most of any of the 3 levels, with high schools being about 6 to 8 minutes off of that rate. It could be an interest of the association to level all 3 levels off to be equal with the middle school, and decisions to be made at the site inside of that as far as what the day would look like. But right now, in a unified school district, we are receiving unified pay, and right now at 3 different levels of compensation. That will be a discussion for the upcoming school year inside the association and with the district in regard to equity of pay as well as equity of workload and time. Though all things can never remain equal, there are certain things that we can make equitable, in other words, time and money in a unified school district. Thank you.